Imagine turning a plain wall into a perfectly seamless line of color, no visible LED dots, no hotspots, and having it bright enough to light the entire room. That's exactly what the Philips Hue OmniGlow promises to do. And in this video, you'll see how it looks in the real world, how easy it is to set up, and whether it's worth the price. What's up everyone? Today we're taking a deep dive into Philips Hue's new flagship light strip, the OmniGlow. We'll break down the technology that makes it completely spotless, compare it to the Govee COB Light Strip Pro and the older Hue Gradient Light Strip, talk through the trade-offs you need to know about, and most importantly, is it worth that premium price tag? Alright, let's see what Philips gives us. I've got the 3-meter version here. Packaging is classic Hue, clean, informative. Inside the box, the OmniGlow light strip itself, neatly coiled. Power supply unit with the appropriate regional plug. Quick start guides and safety documentation. The strip has a clean white silicone backing and measures about 17 millimeters wide and just under a centimeter tall, so it's easy to hide under cabinets, behind a TV, along coving, or even under a bed frame without it standing out. It's rated for roughly 25,000 hours, supports full color and smooth dimming, and feels like something you install once and forget about. Not a cheap light strip you'll be replacing every year. So, what makes the OmniGlow different? The OmniGlow packs so many tiny LEDs into the same space that those individual points completely disappear, leaving only smooth, continuous light. Here it's something called CSP technology, chip-scale packaging. Traditional LED strips use these bulky plastic-packaged LEDs called SMDs. They work fine, but that packaging takes up space, which limits how close you can pack the LEDs together. CSP technology strips away all that plastic packaging and mounts the semiconductor chips directly onto the circuit board. We're talking micro-LEDs here. And because they're so tiny, Philips can fit way more of them into the same space. The old ambience gradient strip had 144 LEDs per meter. The OmniGlow, 840 LEDs per meter. That's nearly 6 times the density. But here's the clever part. Each 12.5 centimeter segment contains 21 LED modules, and each module has 5 individual LEDs, red, green, blue, warm white, and cool white. This RGB WWIC setup, total mouthful I know, means you get both punchy saturated colors and proper high-quality white light. Cheap strips fake white by mixing RGB together, and it always looks a bit sickly. The dedicated white LEDs here make a massive difference. The whole strip is then wrapped in this premium white silicone sleeve. Because those 840 LEDs per meter are already so densely packed that the light merges before it even exits the chip, this sleeve just acts as a final smoothing layer. The result is that seamless neon tube appearance, even when you're looking directly at it. The OmniGlow comes in 3 fixed lengths variants. Let me break down each one by length, power, brightness, weight, and price. At the time of recording this video, OmniGlow is only available in the 3-meter version in the US and UK. In Europe, however, the 3-meter, 5-meter, and 10-meter versions are available. 3 meters, this is the most compact option. It uses a 40-watt power supply and delivers up to 2,700 lumens, making it suitable for smaller spaces or accent lighting. It weighs 1.23 pounds and is priced at $139.99. 5 meters, stepping up in size, this version increases power to 60 watts and brightness to 4,500 lumens, which is a significant jump over the 3-meter model. Despite being longer, it shares the same maximum brightness as the 10-meter version. It weighs 1.94 pounds and costs approximately $199.99. 10 meters, the longest option, is designed for large, continuous runs. It also uses a 60-watt power supply and outputs 4,500 lumens, meaning brightness is spread over a longer length rather than increased. This model is the heaviest at 3.12 pounds and is priced at around $349.99. The key takeaway here, brightness increases sharply from the 3 meters to the 5 meters model, but the 5 meters and 10 meters versions share the same maximum lumen output, with the difference being how that light is distributed across the length. Alright, let's get this light strip set up. First, plug the OmniGlow light strip into a power outlet and turn it on. As soon as it powers up, the light strip will briefly cycle through all colors. Once it's ready to pair, it will switch to a warm white color. At this point, the light strip is ready for pairing. Now, open the Philips Hue app on your phone. Make sure your bridge is connected and showing as online. Then, tap on Settings on bottom right in the navigation menu. Tap the blue plus icon in the top right corner to add a new device. The app will ask you which room or zone you want the flux light strip to install. Select the room where you'll be using it. For the purpose of this video, I will go with no QR code option. Tap on no QR code button, then tap next. Now tap on lights and smart plugs card. In this screen, it's confirming device is connect to power outlet and turned on. Tap next. Now app will start searching the light strip to pair. Light strip is found successfully by the app. Now tap next. Now tap next on success screen. Now you can change the name of your light strip and change icon. Now the light strip is ready to use. You can choose scenes from the Hue scene gallery. There are many scene categories available, such as working and studying, gaming, reading, cozy, daylight, winter whisper, refreshing, vibrant, and many more. Select any scene you like and then tap next. Now you can add the light strip to single or multiple zone. Drag the light strip card to zone you want to add. Strip is successfully paired with Hue bridge, then tap done. Now navigate to the room or zone where you added the light strip. Then navigate to the OmniGlow light strip. Here you can see a circular color wheel to control the OmniGlow light strip gradient. Each color marker on the wheel represents a segment of the light strip. You can drag these color pickers around the wheel to choose different colors. As you move a segment, the color updates in real time, the light strip smoothly blends between colors. You can create multicolor gradient effects. By placing the markers at different positions on the wheel, you can mix warm and cool tones, create rainbow gradients, and design custom ambient lighting. The smooth transitions between colors show how the OmniGlow light strip supports dynamic gradient lighting, not just single colors. This gives you full creative control. Simply drag, adjust, and watch the gradient change instantly on your light strip. Now tap on the effects icon. Here, you can choose from a variety of pre-built lighting effects designed to create different moods and atmospheres. The effects are grouped into categories such as flames, including candle and fireplace effects for a warm, cozy glow; sparkly, effects like glisten that add shimmering animated highlights. Each effect tile shows a live preview, so you can easily see how the lighting will look before selecting it. To apply an effect, simply tap on any effect. The OmniGlow light strip updates instantly with that animation. You can switch between effects at any time. You also have the option to create your own custom effects by tapping the plus button, giving you even more control over colors and motion. This makes it easy to set a relaxing ambiance, add dynamic decorative lighting, customize your space with just a few taps. So let's put the Philips Hue OmniGlow head-to-head with the Govee COB Light Strip Pro and see which one actually delivers where it matters. On paper, these two light strips look very similar. Both promise a smooth neon-style glow with no visible LED dots. But in real-world use, they take very different approaches. Let's first see the technical and connectivity differences between these two. Govee uses mainly Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and partial matter support, controlled via the Govee app. Hue OmniGlow can pair via Bluetooth but shines with Zigbee when connected through the Hue bridge, unlocking the full ecosystem and reliable performance. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, brightness. Govee has higher LED density on paper Govee COB light strip that has 1260 LEDs per meter. That's more than the OmniGlow's 840. So why would you pay more for fewer LEDs? because more LEDs doesn't mean better light. Here's what matters. OmniGlow is roughly twice as bright on paper, 900 lumens per meter versus Govee COB's 450 lumens per meter. So despite having fewer LEDs, the OmniGlow is more brighter than Govee's COB light strip, and this difference is noticeable in real use. OmniGlow also supports deeper dimming. At low settings, Govee stays much brighter. The OmniGlow can dim all the way down to 0.2% of its total brightness without any flicker or color shift. Perfect for night lights or subtle mood lighting. The Govee, it struggles at low brightness levels. Worse dimming performance overall. If you want that cozy, barely there glow for watching movies, Govee just can't deliver it. There are also noticeable differences in the hardware. The Hue OmniGlow provides much more even illumination, shining across the entire width with consistent brightness and color. In contrast, with the Govee COB Light Strip Pro, a brighter and more concentrated strip of light is visible in the middle. Now, there are trade-offs. Let's be upfront about them. Philips Hue OmniGlow Light Strip is thicker and wider than most light strips. We're talking 17 mm wide and about 8.7 mm tall. That's wider than the old 15 mm gradient light strip. OmniGlow won't fit in a lot of standard aluminium channels. Those popular 16 mm profiles that installers love, they're not going to work here. If you're planning an architectural install, you'll need to source wider profiles. OmniGlow light strip can be cut every 12.5 centimeters, but the cut marks aren't immediately obvious at first glance. The easiest way to find them is to measure the length you need from the end of the strip, then gently peel back the protective foil covering the adhesive at that point. Underneath, you'll notice a small dark mark. These appear at exactly 12.5 centimeters intervals, and that's where the strip can be safely cut. You should only cut the strip directly on these marks to avoid damaging the internal circuitry, and once you cut it, you can't reconnect it. You can shorten the OmniGlow every 12.5 centimeters at the marked cut lines, but unlike the flux range where you can cut, extend and splice pieces back together with connectors, the OmniGlow is a one-way street. Once you cut, that's it. Philips Hue still hasn't fixed a long-standing issue that affects OmniGlow light strip. The cable between the Zigbee controller, the small white box, and the start of the light strip is only 15 centimeters long. In practice, that means the controller has to sit right next to the strip. That's especially frustrating on a premium product like the OmniGlow, which is designed to be used in visible locations. The strip itself looks clean and seamless, but hiding the much less stylish controller becomes a real challenge with such a short cable. The good news is the controller connection isn't fixed, and third-party extension cables already exist. The bad news? You have to buy extra accessories to solve a problem Philips Hue really should have addressed themselves. So, is the OmniGlow worth it? Expensive? Yes, but if you want the best-looking smart light strip, this is it. Buy the OmniGlow if the strip will be visible on a wall, along a staircase, under open shelving, anywhere eyes can see it directly. The spotless finish is unmatched. If you need functional brightness, 900 lumens per meter is enough to light a room, not just add color. You value deep dimming. That 0.2% minimum is perfect for movie nights and night lights. If this video helped you decide, smash that like button, subscribe for more smart home and tech content, and drop a comment letting me know would you consider buying Hue OmniGlow and where you'd install the OmniGlow. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.